When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. Games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
So now it's second and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Grab near the marker. It's Smith. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you ball. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we'd have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The give out of the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Georgia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to...
Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Georgia. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Working on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offense is really...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves, and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The short hands, it's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has bringing it back. Smashes through the tackle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. Still running at the 40. There he goes. He's at the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not. Where he sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defense all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's close. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's done.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Good completion on the out. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He's got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today.
Leaves it with the running back.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He caught it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and he can pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To the air, it's Stockton. and they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
There's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might be calling a hot route. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the 1st. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. drills it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. You want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
They kick it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
To the air, it's Stockton. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. By feet. Finds a little space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Using his legs, it's Ashley. Powers through the defender. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They booted away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. There he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Harvard. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Punts it out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just...
He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We move the running game on first down now, back at it. Leads it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The running back has it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting you.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get them in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Ready to fire from the pistol. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's got it up. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.